Good morning and welcome to the Bluayado channel. Today is Payday. Happy Payday, guys. It's Friday, March 7th, 2025, and it's the first week of March. Yield Max Group C. And let's start with the numbers. So we had Coney. I bought a lot of Coney shares, so I'm up to 1,025 shares. It paid 59 cents, so I made $613.87. Then we got AMDY. I have 100 shares. They paid 25 cents, so I made $25.33. NFLY, Netflix. I have 100 shares. They paid 40 cents, so $40.08. PYPY, PayPal. I have 25 shares. They paid 37 cents, so I made $9.43. OT. I have 800 shares, and this is turning into a weekly. I did see that on the email they sent on the declarations. We'll check the website later and see if it's updated. But OT is turning into a weekly pair. It's no longer going to be in Group C. So that's new for Yilmax. So 800 shares and 46 cents per share. So $372.24. YMAX, 300 shares. Woo, whopping 24 cents, which is awesome. So $72.15. Biggie, Target 12's here. These are doing what they're supposed to do, paying 12%. 10 shares. They pay 50 cents, so $5.03. Soxy, 10 shares. They pay 48 cents, so $4.88. LFGY, I have 30 shares. They pay 46 cents, so $13.91. GPTY, I have 10 shares. They paid 30 cents, so $3.09. SDTY, this is covering the S&P 500. 15 shares, they paid 17 cents, so $2.56. QDTY, covering the NASDAQ. 10 shares, they paid 15.80. 15 cents here. So $1.58, 1.58 right here. Next up, we have Granite shares, the yield boost. This is covering TSYY. Underlying security is Tesla. I have 20 shares. Um, they paid a whopping 2.5432. This was controversial, but we did clarify it on Wednesday. The website was updated. They did pay, really paid $2.54. This is like 160% return. This is even better than what we get from Yieldmax. I don't know what these guys did. Whatever they did with their cover calls was amazing. So I did buy more of these. I'll talk about that on the end. So yeah, I bought more of this, but right now, yeah, they paid 160% for this payment here for Yield Boost. So $50.86. Excuse me. Goldman. These are supposed to be my nav safe ones here. So my position is not that high. I just started buying into this. So GPIQ, 10 shares, 41 cents, so $4.15. GPIX, 10 shares at 34 cents, so $3.44. And then we have the Roundhill weekly pays. These are the underlying securities, single stock underlying securities that pay weekly. It's a lot of weeklies, and I'm happy about it. So TSW underlying security is Tesla. I have 20 shares. They paid 39 cents, so $7.90. These paid on 3/4. Also, after this, after I go through these payouts, I'm going to look at the new numbers for this week that you can buy today on Friday and get paid on Tuesdays. These things pay on Tuesday and they declare on Friday. So I'm going to give you the declaration of these new, this is for last week. I'm going to give you the new declaration right after I go through the payout because that should be available. I'm going to check my mail and that should be out there. So TSW, 20 shares, 39 cents, which is really good for a weekly payer. $7.90. MVW, underlying security is NVIDIA, 37 cents. $3.75 for 10 shares. Play Planeteer, underlying security, PLTW here, 50 shares. They pay 18 cents. So $9.12. COIW, underlying security, is Coinbase. I have 20 shares. They paid 31 cents, so $6.22. AAPW, I have 10 shares. They paid 24 cents, so $2.41 here. JP Morgan, JEPQ, another NAV safe one here. 45 shares. They paid 48 cents, 21.71. Curve, guys. These guys pay on Thursdays. TSLP, also covering Tesla. 10 shares, they paid 70 cents. Still didn't do what Yield Boost did right there. 160%. So $7. Roundhill, these are the indexes here. Covering the NASDAQ. 35 shares, they paid 15 cents. So $5.30. RDTE, covering the Russell. 25 shares, they paid 14 cents. The market is really taking a beating, guys. So indexes too. $3.74. YBTC. BTC went up and down and super volatile. So let's see what happens. 45 shares of YBTC. They paid 24 cents. So $10.99 for that one. Defiance, IWMY, is covering the Russell. I have 25 shares. They paid 28 cents. That's way better than what Roundhill did. What's going on around Roundhill? Defiance is winning on this one here. So yeah, covering the Russell. They beat out what Roundhill did. 28 cents here. $7.07. And QQQY, I have 10 shares. This is covering NASDAQ. And they paid 21 cents, which is still better than what Roundhill did. So there you go. $2.16. So the total for the first week of March is 1,309 spot 97. Taking out taxes, 261 spot 99. That's 20% tax. I'm left with $1,047.97. I'm gonna take out $550 for checking account to live off of this week because I'm going to leave 497 spot 97 for reinvestment. I do have outstanding 20,000 from last month. You see down here, well, whatever I took away from it wasn't that much. Only took down 1,500 out of this. And I did get a margin debit of $129.65, which is not bad for a $20,000 debit. So I'm really not going to buy that much in March. I did buy one thing. I did buy more of TSYY, and that's probably all I'll do this month because I'm going to be chipping away at that 20,000. That's probably all I do. Market is really down, but I really don't want anything else. I don't really want to buy anything else unless I see a super discount. But right now, I don't really plan on buying anything. I did add a new category for margin debit because I might be carrying that margin until probably June. And then I'll see if I'll clear it up or not. But yeah, I probably won't buy that much of anything else for the year. Unless, something exciting happens. But yeah, there you go. So that's that. That's the numbers for this week. So let's do comparisons. So that's the end of February here. New weeklies for 3/7. I did add Ulti here. It didn't pay this week, but it should pay next week. So I added Ulti to the weekly list here. So YMAX is what it is. It's not really anything to compare with right now because it's the first week. So these are just, basically the numbers I just gave you. If you want to do a comparison for NASDAQ, So QDTY for Yale Max is 16. QQQY for Roundhill, for Defiance is 22 cents. And QDTE for Roundhill is 15 cents. So the best one was Defiance. For the Russell, IWMY for Defiance is 28 cents. QDT, no, I know what else we got for Russell here. RDTE is 15 cents. So Roundhill versus Defiance, also Defiance wins. So Defiance is winning against everybody this week. So Defiance did it. So that's it for that. Let's get to what do we have here? TSYY. I did say they have a whopping 180% dividend yield here now because they paid that 2.5432 per share in February. So it's only 16.95 right now. I did buy 20 more at around this same price. It was, maybe $17 maybe. Probably wasn't 16.90. Maybe $17. So I did pick up some more. Let's see what they do next month. And even if they keep it at 100, I'll be happy. You don't have to do 180 again, but 100 would be also nice. So that's that one. Let's get to it. Roundhill weeklies. What are the numbers? All right, though. So declaration date is today 3/7, and payday is 3/11. That's gonna be Tuesday, and these are the weekly pay distribution announcement. First one we have is NVW. Underlying security is NVIDIA, and it's paying 0.264214 per share, which is pretty awesome for a weekly payment. Next up is TSW. Underlying security is Tesla. It's paying 0.217433 per share. Next up, we have AAPW. Underlying security is Apple, paying 0.201504 per share. Pretty awesome. COIW underline is Coinbase. They're paying 0.345057 per share. And the last one is PLTW. Underlying security is Planeteer. And it's paying 0.177604 per share. 2 weeks of this, guys, and I think these weekly payers are pretty awesome. I did just say I wasn't going to buy that much this month, but I might be up in my position for these. But let's look at what these things are pricing at. It's got to be way under the $50 it started at. So let's check out NVW. $37. This is a deep discount, guys. Deep discount. 37 bucks. This thing started out at $50. It's 37 now, and these numbers per week are looking pretty good. So, check it out. Next, they had TSW. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research depending on how you feel if you want to invest in these securities. They're pretty new. You really have nothing to relate them to. Nobody else is paying weekly for an individual stock, so you don't know, right? These things did start out at 50, and none of them so far look like they're anywhere near 50. I only looked at two. Let's keep going. So TSW is 34.75, another deep discount. This also started out at $50. So that one, coin COIW, 37 again. Wow, these things are all way under $50 here. This one is paying the most this week. It paid a lot last week too. So 34 cents this week, 31 cents last week. 37.64 here. Next up is AAPW. Oh, this one is holding. It's really close, still close to $50. So Apple apparently is the one that's holding its costs. Not really that much nav erosion so far on this one. 24 cents last week. I think it was 20 cents this week. So holding out at close to $50. This is pretty good. And the last one is PLTW. Underlying security is Planetier. Planetier is also, wow, this is way down. This one actually started more than $50. This one started at $55. So this is a deep hit for this one. And this payout is a lot less too. So 18 cents last week and 17 cents this week. $29 for this one here. Wow. Even my deep discount looks bad now compared to this. So anyway, again, you don't know about these securities. They're pretty new. It could be really risky. So don't put any money in that you're not willing to potentially lose, and be very careful and do your own research. Again, this is Payday, March 7th, and this is Bluayado channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys. See you again next week. Thank you for watching.